Let's start things off right here in D.C., where a viewer sent us this picture of a D.C. COVID test drop box right next to a ballot drop box that looks exactly like it. Come on, D.C. Come on, D.C. Y'all got to do better than this. This is about to be the most confusing election ever. People going to be like, I never got my test results. Meanwhile, a write-in candidate named COVID is surging in the polls. Some poor lab worker is going to get called in to do a recount. D.C. treated these boxes the way they do parking signs. Y'all know those parking signs where you got one that says you can park in this spot and then two more that look exactly like it that say you will never be able to park in that spot. Can we get some features that are at least a little bit more distinguishing? They can keep the colors, but maybe make one of them mostly blue and the other one mostly red. People in a hurry might not read them. Hey, they got places to be. Some people struggle with reading and comprehension in general, so making them more distinguishable cannot hurt. We have enough confusion in both the election and the pandemic. There's no need to add to it. Let's stay in D.C. for this next story, where the Biden administration announced that they will pay the incoming class of White House interns for the first time in the nation's history. You mean to tell me these interns have been working for free this whole time? The government been paying kids in experience and exposure like a shady promoter on Instagram? Hey, this is a good look for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hey, don't you worry about how much the rest of us are making. Interns will now be paid $750 a week, with their stipends paid out in 2 installments, once around the start of the program and the rest after completion. So the White House is basically treating them like they're scared they won't stay the whole time. You know how you pay your contractors that you don't trust? Hey, you get the rest of the money when you finish these kitchen floors. Yeah, just do something about that hole right there. This is actually great news because it will hopefully open up the White House internship program to kids from low-income backgrounds who literally cannot afford to work for free like those from affluent families. The NCAA started letting athletes make money before the White House started paying interns. It was time. Poli-sci majors were in the gym working on their jump shots. This should help restore balance to the force. Now, I chose this next story because it shows that even world leaders care about their image. Turkey, the country, is attempting to rebrand and now wants to be known as Turkey-yay. Yes, it's pronounced Turkey-yay in an effort to distance itself from the bird of the same name. So that's the whole rebrand. That's it. That's the whole rebrand. Turkey-yay. I mean, here's what I think of when I hear Turkey-yay. Just a whole turkey with pom-poms. Like, Turkey borrowed a strategy that real estate agents have been using all over America to keep you from thinking about all of the bad things that happen there. Yeah, I describe Turkey-yay as it's transitional with a lot of potential. You know, just as long as you don't say anything bad about President Erdogan out loud. They probably decided to change the name when they heard about that thug turkey attacking people on the Anacostia Riverwalk Trail in D.C. Hey, if that's the case, I don't blame them. You can't blame them for distancing yourself from that. I'm making jokes, but if my country was called warthog or duck-billed platypus, I would probably want to change it too. Maybe I should cut Turkey-yay some slack. Finally, I chose this last story out of Iceland because it's incredible. Iceland has introduced a new service to help tourists relax called Out-Horse Your Email, where horses step on giant keyboards and reply to work emails for people vacationing in the country.
Nothing ruins your vacation like work. Thankfully, Iceland has created the perfect solution. Out-Horse Your Email, a revolutionary service where Icelandic horses write real out-of-office replies so you can relax.
Never knew how much I love Iceland until 20 seconds ago. Go ahead and take my money. Take all of it. This is incredible. Just look at those horses typing gibberish to people's bosses. Anybody emailing folks while they're on vacation deserves a Mr. Ed out-of-office reply. I hope this program continues until these horses actually learn how to type. The responses are going to say things like send carrots or I vote nay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Turkey wouldn't need a rebrand and change their name if they were this cool and creative. More countries should let animals type on giant keyboards. I'm just saying, who's the big loser here? Who's the big loser? This might be the one thing that brings about world peace. How can anybody be mad after seeing this? Iceland, this was a stroke of genius. It's funny and it's instant karma for coworkers who bother people on vacation. I wish I could hire these people to reply to some of my emails right now, and I'm on the clock. Shout out to you, Iceland, also for the whole Bjork thing. That was solid too. My favorite story, the Iceland email horses. You know I'm always in favor of animals doing people things. Extra credit if it's bears.